I know it has felt like I have piled on the offense, so let's show probably the moment where the defense started to crack here. Um, and I want to say, now let's just watch the play, and we'll come back to some of my overarching stuff. Arcing. So just, I mean, Ryan Wingo's a talented kid. He's going to be a problem for you OU fans for the next couple of years. So just buckle up. This is the easiest look Quinn Ewers ever had. And do you know why? Because these guys are lined up at the exact same depth. That can't happen. And the reason why it can't happen is watch right here. They use this guy to screen Makari Vickers. He can't come inside and follow Ryan Wingo. So, I mean, Ryan Wingo's got the first down now. It's already over. Everything, and then Makari Vickers, who I guess is the response to the Jacoby Johnson situation, where you have Jacoby Johnson now playing snaps at wide receiver. So he's getting more snaps in practice, Vickers, that is, and now playing more in the game. He played 5 snaps against Auburn. He played 4 snaps in this game. I struggle to believe that the problem here is Billy Bowman. That just that doesn't pass mustard from muster, definitely muster for me. Um, I just this is stuff OU knows better than. They're coached better than this. Like but this is pretty rudimentary stuff. For them to have no feel for this, and I mean, I guess Billy does. He walks down right into it. So maybe this is Billy. Maybe he's got to be tighter. I don't. Um, but I mean, like, look at it. This is Quinn Ewers doesn't. I mean, to forget that you're blitzing. You've got these guys obviously in man, and you're 2 yards past the first down. Like here, I there's not a lot about that I like. Let's just be as blunt as we can be. Um, but this felt like, to me, this was the moment things started to go wrong. Um, I know the scramble play on the previous drive where Texas gets their first touchdown, that's been pointed to a lot. They were going to get some. And frankly, Oklahoma gave them a lot on that drive. They blew a lot of tackles that they should have had, that they've made all season, that they just didn't make in this game. Um, so I think there is, maybe that was the moment, but this felt like now you're starting to make the mental errors that we really haven't seen OU make this year. Um, but this is an obvious one. I mean, like, you can see Ewers, like, he's just dying to get this ball because he knows exactly, like, this is, you say no pre-snap reads, but boy, this is free money. And then Wingo just makes a play because he's a better athlete than Makari Vickers is, and he's off. I keep seeing Danny get ripped for this, and I don't really know what people think Danny's doing here. Like, what they're mad at him about. Like, look at him, he's running. Silas Bolden's just a faster football player than he is. Like, I don't know. I mean, look, Danny's nose down. He's running, man, and he's closer. This guy's just a lot faster than he is. I, maybe it's because Bolden is faster that it looks like Danny's not going, but I don't have a huge problem with that. I don't know what everybody's up in arms about that as I watch it. Like, I didn't think it at the time, and I don't think it now. Like, I mean, he's running. He's just not as fast as Silas Bolden, guys. This is not that hard. But regardless, I mean, to me, those two plays are when this all crumbled for Oklahoma. And frankly, I mean, at 7, Texas, we now know Texas had enough points to win this game. But you know, I and I will say, I do want to note. I know in the post game pod, people heard George talking about. I think he might have some merit to his theory here about the late play calls and some of that stuff that was happening. Guys, I'm at this point, 2:21 left in the second quarter, and there have been two plays where Oklahoma looked like they were a little late with their call. Like they at the time of snap, they looked locked in, they looked where they need to be, and I'm anxious to see the second half and really track how different it looks because I think I'm at 20, would it be 24, 25 offensive plays now. And I've seen nothing. Like I said, there were two that were kind of like call was late, maybe 3-4 seconds before the snap. But I mean, OU's lined up. It's not any big deal. Um, Now, and for those who missed it, George said something along the lines of Oklahoma's working so hard to get that perfect play call in because they know they've got to call the right blitz or they got to have the right coverage package. Like there's no, if one play goes wrong, like this whole thing is ruined. We know at this point, this game's over. I remember feeling like it at this point in the game, but so far you haven't seen that. So did Oklahoma get a little desperate in the second half? I mean, did they start panicking, get a little chaotic? I'm going to watch and see what we see, but that's kind of my feeling because, like I said, through the first half here, it's all looked very organized and well planned.